to decorate. I already have this lovely little decoration corner. I want my apartment to feel entirely like fall. Fall is my favorite season ever, especially on the East Coast, because it's so colorful. All the leaves are changing colors and you see oranges and reds and yellows and everything just looks absolutely gorgeous, and that is why it is my favorite season ever, because of that I want to decorate. Use these toilet paper rolls and these Lucky Charm cereal boxes to make a pumpkin. I'm going to cut these babies up, that way we can work on our pumpkins. Then we will be ranking my top 5 scary movies. Ooh, because I love horror movies. What can I say? I'm a scary movie fanatic. For Christmas and my birthdays, my parents used to get me scary movies, and I would have all the DVDs. I have all the Nightmare on Elm Streets, all the Friday the 13th, all the Jaws, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Pet Sematary, Children of the Corn, literally every classic scary movie. Not everyone, but all of my favorites. I love it. October is coming up, starting tomorrow. I will be watching a scary movie, hopefully every single day until Halloween. We'll see if that works, but I'm gonna try. I will keep you updated on that. So I now have my Lucky Charms cereal box cut into different individual pieces. I cut off all of the flaps and I'm going to start cutting it this way. That way it can fit into a tiny little pumpkin. I have all of my first pumpkin slices ready to go, and I'm just going to glue these onto my little empty toilet paper rolls / paper towel rolls that I cut in half. Just gonna glue these. You're gonna fold a little piece and glue it like so. After you put all of them together, they start filling up, and then eventually you can't see anything through them. It looks like a pumpkin. As my hot glue gun is heating up, let's talk number 5, the Chuckies. So what you're gonna hear from my list is I love the slasher, I love the gore, I love, no matter how good the actual movie is, if there's some nice gory scenes, you're bumped up for me, you know? I'm not huge on the paranormal side of things. I do love all scary movies, so I will still enjoy them, but my favorites tend to be any of the classic slasher movies. So Chucky is small but mighty, but he's number 5. As soon as my sister was old enough to walk, I requested my parents let us dress her up as Chucky for Halloween. I know, she was a little toddler running around with a pretend knife that the blade was retractable when you put it against the surface. A woman did come to my parents concerned this little toddler was running around with a knife, and my parents were like, no, it's fake. It's okay. We're watching her. But we got her some overalls, we painted her shoes, we spray painted her hair orange, we gave her little fake freckles, which she already has some freckles, but it just added to the whole facade. It was so cute and so scary at the same time. But yes, coming in at number 5, Chucky. Here is our pumpkin so far. You can still see like the gaps, so we're just gonna fill those up. But first, number 4, The Ring. I don't know what it is, but The Ring has always had a hold on me. I've always loved it. I have watched it probably 50 times. I used to watch it on my little DVD player. It was definitely one of my comfort scary movies. I don't know if you can have a comfort scary movie, but I do. So deal with it. The Ring's my comfort scary movie. There's something about the way they die. It's just their bodies are just... And I know they only show the bodies like a couple times, but nonetheless, it was terrifying at the time. I've been watching scary movies since I was 7 years old, I would say. My parents were watching a scary movie and I asked if I could watch it with them, and my dad said, sure, but you can't have any nightmares later. And I was like, okay. And so ever since, I've been watching scary movies non-stop. It is my favorite movie genre. Something about you're watching the movie that they're watching that is killing them, and the movie that they're watching, it makes you so uncomfortable. Your skin starts crawling. It's so just ew, and that just adds to the fact. The Ring, number 4, final answer. Bam! Okay, so we have our pumpkin completed. You can see that there's not really many spaces. There's a few, but it doesn't really matter. So the last one that I painted white. So this one, I'm thinking like an orangey cream color. While I mix my paints, let's talk number 3. I know this is a little bit surprising for the people that know me. I think my number 3 spot has to go to the Purge franchise. I know. It's not completely a classic yet. However, something about the Purges just creep me out. I think it's because it almost seems real. It's actual people and they're just going out. Anything that's like that. The Strangers, Purges, they all creep me out because it's literally just people killing people. Yeah. I think I have to give it to The Purge. It was tough to choose between The Purge and The Ring. I don't know. I actually dressed up as The Purge with my friends one Halloween. We painted a white bed sheet and hung it on my garage, and it said, "Do you trust your friends on Purge night?" We scared people that Halloween, of course. This is not giving me an orangey color like I thought, but that's okay. It's my pumpkin. Maybe if I mix in some brown. I thought I had orange paint, but apparently no. I suck at accents. This looks like mustard. I feel like there's some pumpkins this color. I don't know. But now we paint. Our pumpkin is all painted. It gave me this nice purpley reddish color, and I am not complaining. I love it. Now we're gonna make the stem. All I do for this part is cut up a brown paper bag. So now I have this, and I twist. I twist and I twist and I twist. And you can kind of mold it how you want it. So I kind of want mine to be spinny and kind of small. And then I'll glue this piece into the circle. That takes us to number 2. I have to give number 2 to Saw. I don't think they have one bad movie. The gore, the storyline, the intertwinedness. Saw is amazing. You can put on any Saw and have a great time watching it because it is just so out there, so manipulative, so oh my goodness. I have a vivid memory of laying with my parents when I was younger in their bed and watching Saw on the TV. The face contraption, the having to cut your loved one open for the key, cutting off your own leg, and crawling. Oh, Saw is just amazing. I want to rewatch it right now. I will definitely be doing that. Saw never misses. Never misses. You need to go watch it right now. I glued our pumpkin stem. So this is our pumpkin. Final result. Isn't she lovely? I'm gonna let her dry for a little bit longer, and then I will put her probably right there. Oh my goodness, so cute. Now, cue the suspenseful music. Number 1 goes to Nightmare on Elm Street. Nothing beats Freddy Krueger. Are you kidding me? Freddy Krueger is the optimal villain. He's scary. He's a killer. He's hilarious. As the movies go, he develops the best personality. Oh my gosh, when he has the needles and he goes, "What a rush!" or "It's prime time." I opt out of cuss words. Sorry, Freddy, but I can't quote your entire quote. But it's prime time! Oh my gosh, Freddy Krueger takes the cake. I have a Freddy Krueger lunchbox. I really need to binge watch all of the Freddy movies again. Oh my goodness, they are hilarious. His personality while he's killing these people, it's one thing to be a slasher, but it's another thing to be a slasher, have personality, and be so creative. Nothing beats Freddy Krueger. I will ride and die by the statement that Freddy versus Jason, Freddy wins every time. And if you have a problem with that, you can speak to me personally. Freddy wins every time, are you kidding me? He's literally the baddest freaking slasher, scary movie persona there is. This goes out to you, Freddy Krueger. Now, he is a bad guy, don't get me wrong, I know that. But in my mind right now, I'm in a scary movie state, and these movies are fake, they're not real. So I can support the villain, you know? Go, Freddy! Anyways, last weekend we had the wonderful opportunity to have a team bonding activity at Johnson Farms. It was amazing. They had a sunflower field, which I picked these lovely sunflowers. I was able to pick the sunflowers I wanted, cut the stem, bundle them up, bring them home, and put them in this cute vase. I'm in love. It just fits so perfectly. I love sunflowers. They're definitely my favorite flower. They also had a pumpkin patch, apple picking, which I got these apples from. It was so much fun. They had a whole little bakery. They sold apple cider donuts, and I was like, I don't need them, but people were lining up to buy these donuts fresh. A lot of our teammates bought them. I'm not huge on donuts, so I was like, I don't really think I need to buy a 6-pack of apple cider donuts. I was wrong. I tried one. Those things were dangerous. I want another one. I need to learn how to make them, I think. It was so much fun, and I'm going to let you see it all for yourself right now. Go! This is the flyer. Get it is. Get it is. Yeah! I got you. Sit back. Sit back.
That's how I feel on the inside at the moment.
Why is that actually so cute? Behind the scenes of Drexel Softball Instagram. What the heck? You can't even see, it's focusing on the wrong thing. So indeed. I need to go to my teammate's house. One of my teammates is having a movie night for Hocus Pocus 2, which I had never watched Hocus Pocus 1, so while I was filming this video and making this DIY pumpkin, I've been watching Hocus Pocus 1, and I can definitely see why so many people love it, and I will probably watch it again eventually. So I'm gonna go watch Hocus Pocus 2. Alright, bye guys!